Welcome back, friends, with the Season 7 premiere of The Dragon Prince. Last season, the main thing is that Aravos got free, but we learned about his backstory, and it's hard to fault him for feeling the way he does. Now, some of his actions go too far, but this could have been easily avoided if other Star-Cheshed elves weren't such asswipes. Sol Regum was tricked into burning down Katalis, and Kareem was defeated while waiting for backup, and then Viren gave his life to save as many people in Katalis as he possibly could, only for Claudia to find his body in the rubble and then go on to revive Aravos. We've got one season to wrap all of this up. Feels like it's going to be a wild ride. I realize I'm late with the series. I didn't do it live. I just needed to slow down a bit. Felt like I was burning myself out. But let's get into this. PO Box address is in the description. Full reactions on Patreon. Leave a like and let's get started.
Anybody in there? Wake up.
Wiki wiki.
You were far away in a trance. Dreaming again.
It's not a dream, Astrid. It's what's
a
coming.
vision.
The Fallen One has returned.
No. Someone has to do something.
They can't. They won't. They don't know.
Welcome back.
Don't know.
It's his, isn't it? His lotus. Somehow Runan must be alive.
No, it's not possible.
It
The
is.
enchantment is weakened, and now the lotus floats.
Don't give me hope.
He is gone.
Well, surprise, surprise.
I do not wish to rest.
You probably need to, though.
You need to gather your strength.
What I need is to
my
return
God.
to the Silver Grove immediately. To Ithari. Ah!
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain. Oh, man. So
Don't wait for
we
us,
gotta
Callum.
tell
I know
Ezran
you're
about
worried
this.
about Katalis.
You can smell the fire all the way up here. I'm afraid something terrible happened.
Yeah, you need to go.
I'm also worried that you'll go back to the Silver Grove without me. I don't want to be separated again.
Callum, you're stuck with me now. Stuck, I say. Like two adorables, cuddling on a cold day. You
Stop
go
being cute.
ahead. As soon as Runan is better, we'll come and find you in Katalis. I promise.
Is he gonna be up for a detour?
Yes, Claudia fulfilled her promise to you.
So let's go.
Perhaps it's time we go on our way. You
Nope.
look...
I owe you, Claudia, my eternal gratitude.
Whoa.
My father.
You already brought him back once.
Bring him back before.
When anyone dies with great trauma and with unfinished business, they can become caught in a place between life and death.
What are you saying? Do you think my dad's there?
It's possible.
Feels like a manipulation to string her along
why
longer.
are you doing this? Getting her hopes up. He found peace. He found his truth. It's hard to lose him, but he's passed on and it's time to let him go. It's time to grieve.
But what if he's caught there?
Well, that doesn't look ominous. Dangerous. And he's gonna blame himself because of the swished pearls. Soren.
Sorry, what happened?
There was nothing I could...
There was nothing I could do. There's nothing.
Oh, he's taking it so hard.
We need a moon primal stone.
Oh, God.
Finding one could take us 100 years. Or
Or...
we can make one.
Let's do the plan that doesn't take 100 years.
It requires an exceedingly
Give her a
rare
false
ingredient,
choice.
The Garden of Innocence.
Wait.
Doesn't sound like you belong
I've
there.
been there. I kept the map in an abandoned house that once belonged to my father's teacher. A creepy old mansion called the Puzzle House.
Then we will find this map.
Oh.
We will invert the moon nexus itself.
This doesn't sound very good. What is his ulterior motive, though?
When I heard about the attack, I was afraid you were dead.
No way,
Look at them just running into each other's arms.
I'd have definitely told you if I was dead.
No?
Right. Oh, right, because I'd be dead.
Yes, Soren. If the people are still alive.
What happened?
Answer my question!
The Fallen One has returned. He is in this world, and he intends to release the dead into the world of the living.
No one will stop him.
But you
Oh.
said yourself, we have to warn the mage and the warrior.
Is that interfering?
No,
Yep.
I forbid it.
God damn it.
Even if events could be changed, it is not our place. The heavens reveal their secrets to us only because we make a sacred promise that we will never interfere.
Time to break that promise.
Well, I never promised.
You didn't? Wait, can we confirm how many people are alive? Where'd they go?
Hey, look what I found.
Sense the
It's a little singed,
mood.
but other than that, fit for a king.
Oh my god.
King of what?
This boy's lost so much.
Who is responsible for this?
A dragon. It must be Sol Regum. He was king of the dragons a long time ago, and he is so bitter and angry. He
And now
hates
so
humans.
is Ezran. Bitter and
We have
angry.
to find Sol Regum and destroy him.
There were sightings that he landed at the Valley of the Graves.
He's already dead.
And after that, where did he go?
I don't know.
His skeleton's still there.
Well, I'm going to find him.
Allow me to go to the Valley of the Graves and gather evidence. Figure out where he went next.
Will we catch a glimpse of Erebos? Or
Callum,
have they moved on
you go
already?
with Corvus.
Traveling at this size may introduce unnecessary risks.
What risks? You're huge! And
We will draw the attention of my old foes. But for now, it will be better to be a bit less
Mini shroom.
conspicuous. Over here, perhaps an alternative form. Skywing?
Oh my god.
Feathers are fabulous.
He's unimpressed.
Sunfire? Always hot. Or earth blood? I know you like earth blood, Claudia.
Jeez. Runan!
I made a promise to the elf I love that I would return to him, and I will not keep him waiting 1 minute longer.
Blue Jane should be here any moment to cast an illusion spell on the grubs. Think of a food you miss, because she can make them taste like anything you want.
They'll still be grubs.
Not 1 minute longer.
Oh, you're just gonna eat the grubs. Got it.
We need to stop on our way and find Callum.
Uh-huh.
Is that necessary?
Yes, I made a promise to the human I love.
The scene of his murder.
I expected to be looking for some very subtle clues to figure out where this dragon went next. But
That island wasn't there
that
before.
island wasn't here before.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that island was here.
Callum.
Right?
Nope.
Callum?
Help me. Oh, such a kind young man.
What
Are you
the
alright?
heck? He's
How'd you
undercover.
get stuck here?
That wicked monster ruined our lives, killed my daughter.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Is this technically true?
Can
Kill
we
his dog?
take you
No,
back to the rest of your
dragons, no.
family?
No,
It's the starfish elves.
it's not much, but it's all I have to offer,
Hmm.
Callum.
Callum?
Wait,
How do you know his name?
he never told you his name.
You've been caught? I mean, he's pretty famous in this area, isn't he?
This is the High Mage of Catalyst. We all know his name.
That's.
You keep the apple.
Do you
I'm
not
so
recognize his
sorry
voice?
about your daughter.
Ooh, fun.
So he's dead. You're sure of it?
There's
Yep.
no mistaking what we found.
Who will I put
Very
all my
well.
anger towards now?
Then there's nothing else to be done here. We will find a way to move forward.
Yeah, Zim is playing, I think. Aw. Wiki, wiki, wiki.
Hey.
Tickle him awake.
Hey, wake up, sleepyhead.
Kept your
We're
promise.
here.
You!
Whoa.
It's you! This is all your fault!
Ezran? He's been gone for 2 years.
Soren, arrest him!
Uh,
Are you not the elf who killed my father, the king of Catalyst?
I am.
yeah, bringing him here it wasn't exactly the best idea. He's gonna give up willingly. He wants to find some small way of exerting power or control over anything in his life right now.
What are you doing here?
Time to
Don't
leave.
you already know? I thought you know everything.
That's not how it works exactly.
I love you, brother.
Go with her. Oh.
It's so bright!
Don't look directly at the sun. At least wear eclipse glasses.
Astrid!
I'm going to Catullus.
Wait, before you go, I will tell you everything I know. Everything I've seen.
Two very important siblings. Frickin' Arvos. He tried to poison Callum just then. Not entirely sure what Rayla and Runan were thinking, basically taking Runan back to the scene of the crime. Have Rayla come back alone to get Callum. Like, you assassinated this country's king. What kind of greeting did y'all expect? Now, I do wonder if Ezran would have been more chill if the current situation wasn't what it was. He's talked about the importance of putting the past behind us in previous seasons so that we can move forward in our future together. That was in the context of someone defacing the dragon painting, and his actions here kind of fly in the face of that, but as always, he's still just a child, and he's just suffered the greatest loss of his life and is feeling personal responsibility and guilt for the destruction of his kingdom and the lives lost. His anger with Runan is clearly not what people expect out of him though. Soren even hesitates, like his gears are turning a bit, but he still winds up following his king's orders because, at least for now, we're not doing any permanent damage. Locking him up is not the end of everything. Not like Ezran asked for his head at that very moment, at least not yet. And it's easy to understand Ezran's actions in all their context, but it'll be interesting to see what he does next when his head is cooled a little bit, because he's talked about moving past their violent histories before, and I mean, are principles still principles if you pick and choose when to follow them? But yeah, elsewhere in the episode, really appreciate the siblings Cosmo and Astrid. One was able to see bits and pieces of the future, and the other wants to not just be a watcher, but to interact with the actual world, to help where she can. It's actually a very compelling moment for Astrid to take off her blindfold and see the world around her in the light for the very first time. It was just so overwhelming for her. And yeah, I was glad that Corvus caught on about the island that shouldn't be there. He's extremely observant, good for him. I don't know what we do with this piece of information though, because as far as they're concerned, Callum and Rayla were able to successfully deliver the pearl to the celestial elves, and so they don't know that Arvos is out. Callum's going to be in for a big shock when he finds out what happened, but he's rid of the darkness within himself, so at least he doesn't have to worry about getting taken over. But yeah, will Corvus's knowledge play a role? Let's go poke the magical island a bit and see what happens. Also, Arvos was around when they arrived and tried to give Callum an apple. Very Snow White, old woman witch coded, but they showed the proper amount of skepticism and turned him down. But was Arvos trying to poison Callum? Like, what purpose does he have in trying to kill him? Or maybe he sensed the darkness was gone and he wanted to put it back in him so he can control him again in the future. If he wanted to kill him, I'm pretty sure he could have just done it rather easily just by overpowering them. Though I guess that would arouse suspicion. I don't know. Surprised Callum didn't recognize him by his voice though. Arvos is also stringing Claudia along about her father possibly being stuck in the in-between, saying that he would be there if he had unfinished business, which, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that he hopes his daughter followed his example, which she very much did not, and he felt like he led her and she followed him on a path of darkness and was hoping that finding peace for himself would let her find it as well. I'm still at a place where I want her to find the light, like having a fulfilling life that isn't just getting dragged around by Arvos. Terry tries to pull her away from Arvos too, but he's like, Arvos is so good at slinking around and keeping them connected. Does Arvos actually feel any gratitude to her for freeing him? Maybe, but I don't think that would be enough to keep her around if she's not of some use to him at least, but I'm curious what that use is. And I think I was feeling some sort of vibe with Soren and Corvus last season, but the way they were so happy to see each other when they reunited in Catullus despite the circumstances feels like something's definitely going on there. I feel it in my jellies. But yeah, interesting first episode back. Thanks for watching. Full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. We're 4 weeks ahead over there as well. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys soon with more. Bye, friends.